It's finally here. Google has finally created their own version of an AI chatbot, and it's called Google Bard. But is it enough to compete with the likes of Microsoft and OpenAI? Well, not really. Let's talk about it. First, let's talk about an important point. It's completely inaccurate. And even if it is accurate, it doesn't cite its sources. So it's inaccurate 99% of the time, and when it is accurate, it doesn't cite its sources. So even if it does tell you something correct, you can't trust it because 99% of the time, it's not trustworthy, which is dumb. And funny enough, Google actually addressed this by saying, accelerating people's ideas with generative AI is truly exciting, but still in its early days, and Bard is an experiment. While Bard has built-in safety controls and clear mechanisms for feedback in line with our AI principles, be aware that it may display inaccurate information or offensive statements. Or in normal human words, it means Bard is going to say inaccurate things and offensive statements, and you're just going to have to deal with it, which is literally the opposite of what's expected of a chatbot. Really, Google? Second, let's talk about how it's inconsistent with its answers. This was clearly tested by searchengineland.com. They asked who the author of that article is, and Google Bard answers it completely correctly the first time, of course without sources, and then ask it again later on, maybe an hour or two later, and it tells you that it cannot tell you because it's beyond its capabilities at the moment. Again, Google addresses this by saying Bard's ability to hold context is purposefully limited for now. As Bard continues to learn, its ability to hold context during longer conversations will improve. And again, that's in human words, is that Google Bard can't learn and can't search correctly. Again, really, Google? Third, let's talk about a very important point. It doesn't seem to be taking the place of the search engine. It's a separate page that you can't access easily. You have to type in the URL. It's not officially available through the home screen or stuff like that. And then it doesn't seem to be working alone. Like you can't use it alone, use the chat alone without having to resort to Google at the end of the time. And even Google knows this. It has a Google it button at the end of its answer in case you want to Google it, which is again the opposite of what an AI chatbot is supposed to do. Finally, ChatGPT and Bing are way better than Google Bard. It's way more advanced, and you could actually rely on its answers more than Google Bard. And you don't have to run around Google searching the question you asked it, which is actually the actual purpose of an AI chatbot, is to take place of the search engine. And Google's just not doing that. They're just playing around, and it just seems rushed and incomplete. And Google Bard should have waited at least 6 months more to be released, to at least be on par with what Bing and ChatGPT are today. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.